What's going on, y'all? About to send this link out. Then we're going to go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second, y'all. This Friday has been a great week. We're going to break it down in a second. Switching it up today. Not London session, pre-New York stream. Going to get to it, though. Me and the members were currently in this trade. Going to be looking for another position on this. Enter this hour into London session, 4 o'clock EST hour. Enter a nice buy position. Price was chilling here. We've really been catching buys all week on this. This was the buy on Tuesday. Caught a buy on Wednesday as well. Then to catch a buy yesterday because, price retraced. Could have took a buy position here, missed it. Took the next best thing because, like I always say, you miss the entry, wait for price to either retrace, which it did here, or break the next level, which we waited for here, and we entered. And this was actually a quick move. Like, we entered on this candlestick, that thing exploded to the upside. So we're going to be looking for some more setups. Oh, EA did a move as well. What's going on, y'all? Those just joined the stream, go ahead. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join a free signal, free Telegram. Only took one trade so far today. Me and the members, we took an EN buy. Those that already have me on Instagram, you should see it on my story. Posted a little while ago. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. But let's go over how we did this week so far. So we scroll down to the bottom. Yesterday is how yesterday went. Me and the members took a GA sell, which we see right here, caught 80 pips, all TPs hit. Was a nice push to the downside. Hit a couple TPs, did a nice retracement, and after that, it was just a nice little staircase to the downside before it retraced back up. So the total move was a nice 1 to 2 risk rewards. So this trade, we made about over two times our risk. So if we was risking $50, we made a little bit over 100. If we was risking 100, we made 200. If we was risking 1,000, we made 2,000. So not too bad of a trade. So as far as how GA is looking right now, there was a nice little buy position. If it continue to hold this level, we could look for another buy position up to around 90. But as far as how price is looking, I'd rather wait for price to hit that level or break underneath here and look for a sell, mainly just because our price is dropping and did a nice little wick. So depending on how it reacts to these two levels, we could see a possible drop or downtrend begin. But it did come down here yesterday because me and the members caught this move, hit the support level, and wicks back up. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens throughout the day. As far as news, there's not really anything crazy going on today. We got GP news before London session, and then at 8:30 we got some Canadian news. Not red folder, but it is orange folder. But that's pretty much how we're ending this week. We're going to be checking out gold as well. Let's go ahead and pull that up. What's going on, Shawn? I see you in here. What's going on, Brian? How you doing? I see you in here, Shane. All right, so looking at gold, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So price drops. So right now it's treating this as a resistance low. So I'm going to get rid of this. So we could possibly, depending on how it looks, see price retrace down to around 1950, 1952. But if we go on the bigger time frame, all right, because we went over this. I don't know if I went over this in the video for the members or in the live stream on YouTube. But either way, I know I went over this in one of the videos. So we've been catching buys on gold, right? So we're going to continue to look for buys. But right here, we do have this level of traffic here. And we also have to, again, look at the bigger picture. So price was doing a nice little drop here, hit this lower, push back up. So right now we're doing a retest on the daily time frame. So I am still looking for buys. Again, I'm not going to really consider sells unless maybe short term if price breaks below 1950, but definitely if price breaks and holds underneath 1932, we could look for sells. But price just broke past this level here. So right now, what I'm expecting is just a retest on this level of traffic, either come down to this daily level or push back up to around above 1965, and then look for possible buys there. But if it breaks underneath 1950, we could see price do some retracement. But as of now, I'm still leaning towards buys. It's just doing a retracement on the daily as of now. Speaking of the daily, me and the members caught a huge US30 move yesterday as well. We went over this on yesterday's live stream, entered it on live as well, but it was a members only play. But we literally broke it down on yesterday's live stream. All the trades taken yesterday, we broke down. So this was the third trade. Okay, we'll delete that. So we took 3 trades yesterday. We took that GA sell we just went over that gold buy. We hit TP1 a couple times, and it retraced back down. Then we took a US30 buy. I forgot to put advanced play signal room here. I'll fix that later. All TPs hit caught 31,100 pips or 311 points. All right, this was the move right here. Let's go ahead and break it down onto a smaller time frame. It was a pretty clean move. Like I usually say there's no perfect setups, but there are clean setups or clean moves. So literally we just saw a price break above this level. This is what it did on Wednesday. Broke this level or did a retest. Saw price was continue to treat as support. Missed this entry here. And like I always say, y'all, if you missed the initial entry, wait for price to retrace or break the next level. Price retraced. We entered off the retracement. Hit some TPs. Did one more retest. Then literally exploded to the upside. Was a nice move right here. So the total move here was a 1 to 3 risk reward. So we made over 3 times what we were risking. So if it was risking $50, we made $150. If it was risking $100, we made $300. If we were risking $1,000, we made around $3,000. So this is a nice move right here. And that's pretty much how yesterday went. Right now, me and the members are in an EN buy. We're looking at some other setups right now, but mainly what I want to pay attention to today going into New York is gold and the indices. That's pretty much it. Missed the setup on GJ. We can look at that as well. Missed the setup on GJ though, but got into this EN buy. Was a nice setup here. We could have entered as well. I had it marked off, but I literally tunnel vision onto the EN buy, which is nothing wrong with, but we did miss another entry. But again, you don't have to enter every trade, or every setup. But I was tunnel vision on EN and completely missed this move. There was also an EA move we could have bought. So it was catching some nice sells on GJ. But what we see here is what we was talking about pretty much all week is we was looking for sells, but we had the strong support level that price was definitely struggling to break. And we saw it fail to break on Wednesday and yesterday. So this probably due to the GBP news as well. Probably had a hand in this, but it treated this low as support one more time. Shot to the upside, and if it continues to hold this low as support, we can continue to look for buys, and then the bullish momentum can kick back into place. All right, like I was talking about prior, if we were to break this level, then we can really be bearish. But all we did was right here was a retracement, respect the level of support, failed to break this level here, and if price would have broke and made a lower low, or as in like yesterday, Wednesday, or even today, continue to break the support level, which it should have done if it was going to continue to drop down, then we could have been bearish. But the fact that it respected this level 3 times in a row just this week alone, and then we see the rejection up. So if we continue to hold this low as support, we can look for buys next week onto GJ and probably the other JPY pairs as well. So that was a nice entry miss, but is what it is. We'll just join the stream. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room, free Telegram. We're just going over the charts right now, possible setups for New York, and then just going over how we've done so far this week. All right, this month, the first month of the new quarter is already almost over, surprisingly. But let's go over how we did on Wednesday. So Wednesday we went 2-0. We only took 2 trades. We took an EN buy again. Me and the members caught 152 pips. Then a GJ sell caught 78 pips. We just went over that sell. We literally just went over that sell, but we can pull it back up in detail. It was this move right here. We entered this on the live that day as well. And you see it hit this level, rejected, reattempted to break the level again, failed again, did a retest, then exploded to the upside. So there was multiple buy positions we missed out on here. But it is what it is because, again, the trades we were in still went in our favor. So it's not like we really missed anything. We missed a move here, but we still ended the day blue, which is the ultimate goal. And as far as what was it? Tuesday, we took 3 trades. Took a gold buy, all TPs hit, caught 1,600 pips. Took an EA buy, TP1 got hit, caught 5 pips. Then an EN buy again, 158 pips. And if you click right here on all of those recaps, it will take you to the beginning of the day. And each one of the trades, you'll see my personal entry, SL, TPs, the time the trade was posted, how many people viewed or entered the trade, the TPs getting hit, and then screenshots of what's going on in the advanced play signal room as well. And we're going to pull up the advanced play signal room in a second. So GJ is doing a retest here. So we could possibly jump into a buy here if it wants to continue to hold this level. I'm trying to see what that'd be like a decent stop loss right there. Let me see what these other pairs are up to. Yeah, so I'm still holding E and I'm waiting to see if we can break this resistance level. If we can break that level, we can see a higher high get made today. And the uptrend possibly continue next week. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna still keep an eye on GJ, but still trying to figure out what it's trying to do right now. So let me pull an E in so y'all know what I'm talking about right now. All right, so where we're at right now is pretty much where we was at literally on Wednesday, what we wanted to see happen Wednesday, which didn't happen. All right, we're at the strong resistance level. We clearly see this is a strong resistance level here. Last time price hit this level, rejected. Then when it came back up, rejected again. So a price can hold and break, not even hold, if it can break past this level, we can see a new higher high get made, and then we can see the bullish momentum continue going into next week. All right, because if we zoom out farther on the daily, we can see that overall we are still nice and bullish, especially when we zoom out super far. We're super nice and bullish. We've really been bullish for a little while. Had some few retracements, few downtrends, but we've been continuously bullish on a streak since December last year. All right. And then April this year, we had a small little retracement, and now we're still overall bullish, back in the bullish momentum. So we can break past this resistance level. We can take this high out, maybe even today, and then we can continue to possibly hit these levels here. So that's what we're looking at on EN. GN the same, most likely, but let's pull it up before I say that. Yeah, so GN is kind of similar. Bullish as well. Zoom out, we can see we're nice and bullish as well. So we can look for buys on this also. As far as an entry, I'd personally wait for it to retrace to around 0725, 0730-ish price range. That would be ideal entry position. And we can see that right here. Once we zoom in, we broke this level, would have been a nice buy position here. Yeah, so it was a lot of setups today for sure. I'm just going to put it here just in case it does retrace. I might even put a buy limit there. But it looks like it's trying to go for it now. What's going on, y'all? I see y'all hopping in here. Let's see what goes up to. I'm looking at NAS as well, but I'm kind of just leaving that alone for right now. All right, so it's rejecting this level, so we could see a possible sell to the downside here. But I don't know if I want to go for that. I'd rather just wait for it to hit this level and see how price reacts there. Because the way at least I like to trade is I like to try to not just catch daily candlesticks, but go with the overall flow. So if I'm looking at this as we're seeing constant higher highs getting made, and this as a retracement, I'm just going to wait for the retracement to do its thing, see how it reacts at my entry point I'm looking to enter a buy at. And if my confirmations are met, I'm going to catch that and then ride the entire way. Because again, when we're in an uptrend, the green candlesticks are bigger than the red candlesticks usually. When we're in a downtrend, same thing. We not only see more red than green, but they're bigger usually than the green candlesticks. So I'm not against just waiting for it. Plus, we're in a trade already anyways, and we're up for the week. Because again, it's not about just entering trades all the time. It's okay to just watch the chart and wait for price to go to a better ideal entry, right? Because everything's about percentages, right? Nothing's 100%. We don't control the markets. So if we are trying to make sure that we have the best win rate possible, as well as we're not just throwing our money away, then just patiently wait for the best setup in your opinion, right? So if you say, okay, this looks like it could do this, whereas I feel more comfortable, I see a price have a higher chance of going my way at this level, then why not just wait for price to go to that level where you feel you have a higher chance of it going your way than taking a riskier trade here because you don't want to miss a move or something like that. Which is why it's very important to have your trading plan down as well as discipline in your emotions. I don't really want to say in check, but just understand why you're acting the way you're acting. Because a lot of people say you have to have your emotions under control, which is kind of true, but more so you need to understand why I don't want to say why you're emotional, but why you're reacting the way you're reacting, right? Because you react the way you react for a reason. Now, of course, you can practice and restrain yourself from impulsively acting a certain way. But honestly, with trading, the main reason why people are what they say emotional is it comes down to a few things, right? And I break that down in this video. So make sure to check this video out. All right, I'm about to drop that link right now for y'all. I know this is a little bit different time. It's not going to be like this all the time, but I have some stuff to do and we're here now. So we're chilling. Those just joined the stream, we haven't entered anything yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description, join a free signal room, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Go ahead and hit that link and check that out for yourself. So last week we went 13-2, catching 57,867 pips. Last month we went 55-4, catching 151,295 pips. And then those watching recorded of this is that video I just dropped. Make sure to check that out. Let's go over NAS though, because NAS did a retracement, and I had someone ask me about this too earlier. So we're going to go over it because I wasn't looking at NAS at the time. So like I said, we are bullish. So price did do a nice drop down, but if we look at the overall scale of things, we could just see this as a lower high. A higher low going into a higher high. As you can see here, yesterday price dropped here, respected the support, and price is currently pushing to the upside. So there was a slight entry here. Well, let me not even say slight. There was an entry here we could have jumped in on. But let's see what time this happened anyways. So we're at the 5 o'clock hour, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So this happened way before I even considered even trading NAS. So it's not like we missed that entry. Well, we did, but not during the time I trade this pair. So we can look for buys. So if I'm gonna look for a buy, I'm going to wait to see if price can break and hold above 15,540, 15,550-ish. If price can do that, then we can look for possible buys up to around 15,630, 15,620. Okay, but if price rejects this level, I'm not going to jump for a sell yet because, again, this is still a small daily candlestick, so prices still go either way, realistically. But if I'm going to go for a sell, I personally would wait for price to break and hold underneath 15,420, if anything. But I'm still looking bullish overall. This is just a retracement in my eyes. So I'm going to wait to see if price can break and hold this level. And if so, might go in for a buy, just like we did for US30. And for, I don't know, was it this week we went for SPX buy? I can't remember if it was this week or last week, but I know we caught some nice NAS. But okay, what was this, the 17th? So this might have been last week. Yeah, but we've been catching buys realistically all this year on NAS. And it's just been flowing and pumping, just like a lot of these other pairs. You see, this is January 2023. So it's really just been flowing up since the beginning of this year. Yes, I'm still looking at buys for NAS as of now. Let's pull up SPX. Well, let me take that off the screen. Hey, what's going on, Sparky? I see you in here. What's going on, man? What you in right now? I know you be in stuff. What you in right now? We in EM buys right now. I know you've been on the New Zealand pairs. Me and the members are on EM buys right now. Fix this right here. I know you're probably in that GJ buy too, because you was waiting for that pump. Because you was talking about it, and it finally did that last night. I know you probably jumped in on that. I was supposed to be pulling up SPX. My bad, y'all. I was pulling up the charts on my other screen. All right, going on the daily with it. Yeah, same thing with SPX. They did a retracement, striking this level of support, missed the ideal entry on it. Would have been a nice entry, but same thing. It started to move before we even enter or look for trades for this. Let's go ahead and delete this. This was an idea yesterday, but it didn't hold that level. Yeah, so same thing. We're either going to wait for retracement back down to around 45.30, 45.35 and look for buys there, or we're going to wait for price to break this resistance level at around 45.60, 45.62, and then look for a buy there. But we're still going to be looking for buys on the indices, and there's no news to really make it do anything crazy today. So we're either just going to look for retracement and a buy there, or we're going to wait for price to possibly, we're going to move that over. Or we're going to wait for price to possibly break this level here. And then we're going to look for a buy there. I got to add some more levels, though. But yeah, that's the game plan. We're still looking for buys on NAS. Gold is kind of going either way right now. Overall, I'm still looking for buys on gold. Oh, look at that. Sure enough, it looks like gold's trying to do so. Let's pull it up. It's doing exactly what we're doing so far. So it's still underneath this resistance level, but we see these wicks here. And if you've seen my previous video on how to read candlesticks, we went over wicks and engulfing candles in that video. And we see price trying to break this level. So if price can break back above here, we can go for buys, of course, after our confirmations are met. So I'm just going to put this here for now. Of course, not entering it yet until, confirmations are met. But it's just a trade idea as of now. We want to see if we can take these highs out to the left. I'm not going to do a crazy stop loss. Yeah, I'll do the same one like this one. Yeah, so we're going to see if we can break that level. Yeah, so we're waiting to see if we can break this level as well. We're in this trade right now. So as of now, it's almost at a 1 to 2. We're going to see if we can break these highs to the left. We're right here, basically where we left off on Wednesday. We took this buy on Wednesday. Tried to see if we could break this level. I had this similar buy idea here. Obviously, it didn't break that level. Rejected it, retraced back down. Now we're going for a round 2 to see if we can break this level. If we can break this resistance level and turn to support, we can see price make that higher high like we talked about earlier. So that's what we're looking at. And that red wick is just turning green on gold. So yeah, we might enter a gold buy and go for round 2 on gold if we can break that level. We're going to wait for the next 15 though. We're going to wait for the next 15 though. See, I already knew, bro. I missed the GJ buy. I literally looked at it. I had it marked off, and I tunnel vision because I was in the EN, because EN started going crazy. So EN was pumping. So I was like, oh, okay. I was enjoying what I was seeing. And then, after, I snapped out of it, I was like, oh, I just missed like 2 other setups. But, at least the setup we entered went our way. So can't complain, you know what I'm saying? But I already knew because you was talking about GJ, and I was like, I can see it too, especially because it's respect to those levels. But that thing shot up after that news event. Chilling in Profit Deep Blue. I was in EA and GA with TP. Go ahead. I feel that. Yeah. I'm probably gonna leave GA and EA alone for the day, to be honest. I'm just gonna hold EN, see if we can make that higher high. Gonna look for another gold buy. And then possibly some more buys on NAS and SPX. That's pretty much it, though. That's pretty much my game plan for today. 11-0 for the week so far, which is not bad at all. 11-0 is not bad at all. Yeah, so we're going to wait to see if price can break this level. Let's see what these other pairs are up to. Those just joining the stream, we have not entered this yet. This is just a trade idea. We have not entered this yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free student room, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Go ahead and hit that link and see for yourself. All right. You see on your screen, we went 13-2 last week, catching total 57,867 pips. 57,115 of those pips were strictly caught with the members in the advanced play signal room. Last Monday, we caught 10,492 pips. Tuesday, we caught 316 pips. Wednesday, 2,416. Thursday, 16,300. And then Friday, 28,343 pips. You click right here. It's going to take you to the beginning of the day on Monday. Every trade posted is going to have my personal entry, SL, TPs, the time the trade was posted, how many people viewed or entered the trade, the reactions, TPs getting hit, and of course, screenshots of what's going on with the members in the advanced play signal room. So make sure to check that out as well. And we're still looking at gold, waiting for price to break our levels and our confirmations get met. And then we'll gladly, if we see that happen, enter a buy and try to, take these highs out to the left and see the move we wanted to see happen yesterday happen. At least a repeat of what happened on Tuesday for me and the members. All right, because that was a beautiful goal. It literally was live during the news event. After the news event, I was like, we're going to wait for the next 15. If the confirmation get met, we're going to literally enter the next 15. And then the rest was history. It's literally that simple, y'all. It's that simple. Same thing with GA on yesterday's live. We was talking about GA, said we're going to wait for the confirmation, blah, blah, blah. Literally waited for that. Enter that trade. All TVs got hit. Same thing with US30. It's that simple. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, but we're going to be watching gold right here. We're going to be watching gold here. Remember, I'm still holding EN. But of course, SL is in profit. Waiting to see if we can break that level. Yeah, I've been saying that for GJ for a long time, bro. Telling you all this stuff with just pullbacks on higher time frames. Yep. Exactly. Yep. I literally just said that before you hopped in, too. Exactly. Yep. That's why I left it alone. Honestly, last night and yesterday. And I mean, you've been on the line. That's why I was saying, like, we just go back to it. That's why I was waiting for it to break out that zone. I was like, I'm not touching it until it breaks out that zone, right? Which was right here. It was literally bobbing in this level forever. When it broke this level, we went for a sell here last week on Friday. Then after we hit like TP4 or something, it rejected, hit this resistance level, dropped down, hit it again, dropped down, hit it again. So it was literally playing pinball. Then when price broke this level, that's when we went for the sell on Wednesday. Hit that TP, all TPs got hit. And then price was respecting this level, did another repeat of the same move. And after that, price literally exploded back to the upside and broke this level. Now it's treating this level from resistance to support. So yeah, price can continue to hold these levels. Going into New York, we can, especially we can break 182.75. We can see 183.70 get hit today on the extreme. And then next week, yeah, we're definitely hitting that next week. 180. That's no question. 185 is going to hit, no doubt, yet next week. Especially we can hold this level. No doubt about that. What's going on, Richie? I see you in here. Yeah. Mine's similar. Mine was like first year was I wasted on HFX. First year I wasted on HFX. The second year I went to Forex and stuff, but like that was definitely that was like when I was like not really learning. That was when I was in the IML, so I wasn't really learning too much. I learned, and also I wasn't really processing the information, which I feel like a lot of people don't do in this space. Because like prior to this, like I can multitask. Like even like while I'm off stream, I'm doing stuff. Like I got something in my ear, I'm listening to a podcast, or I'm doing something or working on something for my other business ventures, or I'm watching something, I'm playing a game, I'm cooking, I'm always multitasking. But with this, especially in the beginning, I was watching stuff like how I usually do stuff, but I was like, after I finished the video, I was like, wait, what? I don't even understand what I just watched. So then when I started literally like locking in and paying attention to, I know it kind of sounds funny, but like literally like paying attention to what's being said and what they're explaining and breaking down, then stuff started to really make sense. So I really didn't start like learning until like year 3, 2 year, second year of regular Forex. And then the third year was kind of half and half. Like I was winning some trades, but I was very inconsistent. And then last year is when the consistency came in for me. And this is going to be, I don't even know, this might be year 5 going on year 6. I don't know, something like that. But we're going to see if we can break this level. It's definitely trying, but we're going to see if we can break that level. Yeah, we're just chilling right now, y'all. Words of encouragement. I'm in the learning and struggling phase. Hey, but you got something that a lot of people don't go. What's the IML? Don't even worry about it. I'm joking. It's like basically people say basically it's well, when I say IML, it's like this group. It was like this big. It was multiple groups. Let me not say group. There was like 2 or 3. Some people don't know about the third one, but there was like 2 to 3 big corporations that they had some like big forex gurus. Well, they looked like it. I never knew of them or heard of them, but basically they got a bunch of people from all over the world to just recruit their friends and people they knew to join. So it was like a big referral thing going on, and basically there were some traders in the groups, but a lot of people lost track of the goal of learning to trade because they started realizing that, oh, I forgot to leave out the part that if you refer people, you get paid monthly based on how many people you refer. And if they refer people, you get paid a percentage of their referrals as well. So a lot of people stopped trying to learn how to trade and started focusing on just selling and recruiting. And that's what gave Forex a terrible name in like 2020, 2019, because a lot of people were getting scammed by gurus and then basically their money finessed and taken and wasted in those IMLs. So that's why a lot of people, when they see Forex stuff, they say like crazy stuff like it's a scam, or they just like put their doubts or project what they experienced onto it. But it's like, no, it's not. That's why I say all the time, it's like Forex is not a scam. You just got scammed. Forex is not gambling. You're just gambling. You know what I'm saying? But that's what that was. Um, I'm fully committed, so I guess I have a lot, at least another year of trial. Don't even think of it like that, because again, like I don't know about Sparky's situation, but me personally, the reason why it took me so long is because I had to learn a lot of this on my own. You, on the other hand, especially because you're a member, you know what I'm saying? Like you literally have everything you need on your phone right now. You just have to just take the time day by day to just apply the stuff, learn the stuff, apply the stuff, practice, back test. And literally, if you really focus, like literally a month to a quarter, if you're super serious, I'm not going to say you'll be able to quit your job and all that, but you can definitely be consistent and profitable in a month or 3 months if you just take it super serious. Like that's no BS, because you have some experience trading. It's not like this is day one. You don't even know like anything about the charts. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, some experience. If you at least know how to enter trades and higher highs, higher lows, you know, support resistance, stuff like that. The stuff in the advanced play signal, you're gonna be straight. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we clear all that in 1 hour push. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see some interesting things happening during New York session today for sure. Spider world moves is happening in higher time frames, small time frames, or just a little. Exactly, exactly. Now I don't go as big a time frame as you, because I don't got that patience yet. I don't got that patience yet, but I definitely am starting to look at the weeklies. But I'm still, for now, I'm still going to be trade out the dailies, but definitely at least like it's the new month or a new every at least once a month or like once a week. I look at the bigger time frames. I don't do any markups, but just the structures, because structure is very important. Now markup wise, I do on the daily and 4 hour. You watch any of my trade breakdowns, I say a lot of the same things. And a lot of my trade breakdowns, that's why I kind of stopped posting a lot, because I was posting a lot, but it was like repetitive, and it was like, because it's literally rinse and repeat, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be a little bit more creative with the content. Um, but you know, because I don't want to just rinse and repeat, just post the same stuff. Like I see some people, they literally post every day, and it's the same stuff every week, and I'm like, you just trying to get to a bag, which I'm not mad at, but like, you know, I'm trying to post stuff that's, I mean, it's still helpful, because let's say it's the first time you're on my channel and this was the video you saw, even though it might have been the 50th video of me talking about it, you know what I'm saying? But this is still like, you know, I've had other YouTube channels, but you know, nothing like this, because any other niche is super easy to not even just post content but grow. Like if any other niche is super easy, this is one of those niches where it's like if you don't know about it, or you're not in like a close family or a relative of like, you know, making money online type stuff, you're not going to run into this type of information or this type of content. Yeah, exactly, Richie. And yes, and you do. Yeah, like I said, I mean, y'all, I don't, you know, you asked me questions the other day. But like I said, like I have no problem, you know, even if members are not asking questions. Of course, some stuff can't be answered unless, you know, you're a member. But like, you know, if you ask me a question, member or not, I'm gonna answer you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're gonna have to join the members for me to answer your question. You know what I'm saying? I respond to all messages, because definitely, like I was, because when I was learning, I was definitely trying to ask questions, but I just wasn't getting the answers I needed, or answers in general. So definitely don't hesitate to ask questions. And like I said, like I'll get to it when I get to it, but I will definitely answer y'all's questions. Like, you know, I have people that aren't even members. Like this week, I have a lot of stuff I don't be like posting, like testimonials and obviously conversations. I'm not going to post like conversations, but like I had people that weren't members the other day. Like I had a person the other day that wasn't a member ask me a question, and I answered the questions, and I literally went through all my videos and like sent them like 4 different videos to like kind of get them started or get them a good idea. But you know, you just hit the profile and explore, you'll be able to see all the videos. We got a bunch of content. We got trade breakdowns, we got trading psychology videos, trading plan videos, we got videos on risk to reward, all types of stuff. So make sure to subscribe and check the channel out, y'all. Here you man, some traders only care about you signing up with the broker to get commission, so the trades they put are out. Never good setups, over leveraging. Yeah, now that I changed my sleep schedule, I can actually listen to your breakdown. Some things are starting to connect. Do you have any videos on how to effectively backtest? I do. Actually, I'll drop some for you. That's a good question. I have multiple videos. I might drop a couple. I mean, I just dropped one last week. It's not about back testing, but literally, if you're on the chart and you're literally looking to the left, you're back testing. So that's literally, if you're looking to the left and you're trying to figure out something, coincidences, patterns, you're back testing. But I'm gonna drop a video in the chat right now for you. I just want to make that clear because there's a lot of terms, a lot of other multiple terms that mean the same stuff. A lot of synonyms, and there's a lot of stuff in this space that people just be saying and doing to just try to sound fancy. You know, that's why I just say like certain things. Like some people will hit me up, and I'll be like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I've never heard about that pattern in my life. I didn't even know that was a thing. But yeah, check this video out right here. But it also depends like what you're trying to back test for. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you trying to like understand like how to read candlesticks, or are you trying to like find like patterns? Like, what is the point of the back test? Like, what are you trying to do when you're back testing? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna drop that one, and I have another video I'm gonna drop as well. Because like I have a video on how to identify the trend. Me breaking down how to identify the trend is me back testing, because I'm back testing to show you the patterns that you can identify to know what trend we're in, and also the patterns and keys and hints to look for when a trend is going to change, right? And I got videos on support resistance. That's back testing as well. I'm showing you key levels of support resistance. And then, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of those questions where like, you know, so it just depends what you're trying to look for, you know, in the back test. But I'm just going to drop these 2 videos. There's other videos on my channel as well, but that's just to get you started, get the gears turning. All right, and those watching recorded, of course, these are 2 videos I just dropped, referring to that comment that was just on the screen. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all should see it on the bottom of y'all's screen. Playmaker_ways to Instagram, Playmaker ways to TikTok. I post daily on both pages. Some stuff I can't post on TikTok, so I post on Instagram, and vice versa. Some stuff I can't post on Instagram, so I post on TikTok. Catch up. You want to be successful, you got to go the extra mile, meaning you have to do the work, do research, find your trading style. It's a slow process, not going to happen in one day, definitely not. Question is how bad you want to be successful in trading, or thirsty for to learn this by myself, got scams, so on. Made all the mistakes in the book, but here on hard works and research. Exactly. Same thing with me, bro. I mean, you already know that, but yeah, same thing with me. Like I said, like it's definitely possible. I mean, there's no reason to give up trading, to be honest. Like you see people, let's say not even my group or me, but you literally see people every day making money trading. So it's possible. And I also think like this: you you lost money. So if you lost money, that means you could have made that same amount if you enter the opposite way. But then also when you're losing a trade, a lot of times you know why you lost the trade, and it was as a mistake you made. Whether you was being greedy, you didn't secure profits, you overtraded, over leverage, you know 9 times out of 10 what you did wrong. It's just that a lot of people just don't fix the mistake and just keep doing the same shit every day, but then shocked that, you know, they're not seeing any results. Then they be like, oh, you know, screw trading, oh, screw this, screw that. But it's like, bro, you didn't even attempt to fix anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to make mistakes. Everybody's gonna make mistakes. Nobody's perfect, but it's an issue when you just continue to make the same mistakes, especially when you know better. And that's why it's important, that other video I dropped earlier, to have your emotions under control. Because when you understand why you're doing everything you're doing, and you understand why everything's doing what it's doing, you can just stay cool, calm, and collected at all times. You know what I'm saying? But let's go back to gold really quick and see what's going on. Yeah, so gold's still trying. So if gold can break this level, we're going to enter a buy. So that's what we're going to be looking for on here. Yeah, but I'm going to be on the chart still. But your boy is hungry, so I'm about to go cook me something. If y'all enjoy this stream, man, y'all learn something. You know, we didn't enter anything. Again, trading these streams isn't just about entering trades, because again, that's just a misconception y'all see from those 30-second clips on the internet. All right, I promise you, I don't care what kind of trader you're. I don't care if you're a scalper on the 1-minute time frame. You're going to have to patiently wait for a setup. You're not going to just open your computer and jump into buy or sell. That's not how it works. Sometimes it might work that way, but that's not how it works. All right. So shout out to those that are really trying to learn. All right. Like I said, y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can hit me up on Instagram at playmaker_way. I respond to all messages, y'all. As far as how today went, so far just only took one trade. Me and the members are an E and buy. All TPs got hit. That's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to pull that up for y'all. So let me go ahead and pull that up so y'all can see what just went down. We can show what happened yesterday as well. So this was the buy. We entered this, as you can see, towards the end of the first hour of London. This was the entry, the SL, the TP. So we entered at 79. Well, I entered, I should say, at 79.15. All TVs got hit, still holding that trade. And this is how yesterday went. So yesterday we took 2 trades strictly in the advanced play signal room. You see the date here is the 20th. So we took a GA sell at the opening candle of London, and then we took a US30 buy 30 minutes into London. So again, we broke these both down on the live stream yesterday, but these were just members only trades, because members always get the first trade, which was GA of the day, and then they always get the bigger moves and majority of the trades and signals. So this is how it went. And then every day we always drop the New York price watch list, which goes over basically trades taken during Tokyo session, because Tokyo session strictly session are going to only get sent to members. Doesn't matter if it's 1 trade, 2 trades, or 3 trades. They're all going to be sent to the members during Tokyo session. So this goes over the trades taken during Tokyo and London session, and then possible setups going into New York. As you see here, I don't just say just say stuff. I break down the news. I break down the charts. I go over specific price levels to look for entries and exits at, and then all that good stuff. So you're interested in that, go ahead and click the links in the description. Make sure you use code I'm ready at checkout for 15% off. That's for one-on-one sessions. That's for the course, and that's for the advanced play signal room, yearly, monthly, and lifetime, y'all. Yeah, so if gold can break this level around 1965, 1966, I'm going to be looking for a buy on there. Again, I'm not really considering sells unless it breaks below like 1950, especially if it breaks below 1932. Well, that's pretty much it, y'all. We're going to be back at it next week. Y'all enjoy y'all's weekend. Let me catch these comments first. Yeah, every mistake's a lesson that market teaches you, and these lessons be expensive. They cost you. Yeah, they do. Facts. So the question is, are you going to pay more money for the same lessons, or are you going to actually learn them? Exactly. Like I said, like one thing that, before I hop out, I just want to say this. Like, you got to take this serious, y'all. You got to take it serious. So every trade that goes your way, know why it went your way. Review the trade, why it went your way. Also figure out things you can improve on, because you got a better entry, because the stop loss has been tighter, whatever the case may be. And every trade you lose, know why it didn't go your way. Maybe you just entered a little too early. Maybe it's a reversal. Maybe it's a fake out, right? Because if you just get upset because you lost a trade, you can miss out on money. And let me explain what I mean, right? Let me explain what I mean. I'm going to use this example because it's the only example I can think of right now. So we're going to go in GJ. We're going to zoom out. All right. Right here. So this was way back when. So this was a buy called for GJ. SL got hit. Was it this one? For the example, let's just say it was this one. I feel like it was another one, but it could have been that one. No. It could have been. I feel like it was this one because that setup doesn't even look like a setup I would have jumped in on. I might have deleted a setup here. But for the example, let's just do this, right? So I went for a buy. SL got hit. So a lot of people, when SL gets hit, they're just going to close the chart or just be done for today. But no, review why it went wrong. Because again, before you enter a trade, you should have already did multiple confirmations. You should have did a proper chart analysis. You're supposed to look for a lot of confirmations and confluences to even make you even think price was going to do what it was going to do. So if it doesn't go your way, definitely review to see exactly what happened so you can improve. If you just keep taking losses and wins and not taking any notes, when those tough market conditions come and that win streak ends, or you start taking like a loss or two more than usual, you're going to start thinking, getting in your head or making even more mistakes because you aren't taking notes to improve, right? Because everything is always rinse and repeat, but you should be improving every day one way or another. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm going to hop off now. We out.